What's up, Joel? Alright, we are going to go live now. So we got a little different setup, changing it up always and forever. That's the game, name of the game around here. You guys know that. So time for Nintendo talk. What is up, everybody? Bobby here, the Nintendo Guru. Time for the breakdown. If you're new here, it's real simple. Every day, Monday through Friday, every day in between, I take 5 to 10 minutes to take the top Nintendo stories of the day, talk about them, discuss them, break them down, give my opinions on them. So, here we go. Don't have the funny voice tonight. It is what it is, right? So, yeah, I kind of wanted to test this out because I'm leaning towards possibly doing this if we meet our next Patreon stretch goal. It's a thing I'm tinkering with, like every Friday, doing this live version. So I want to do this. I want to see what you guys think. Please, when everything's said and done, leave the comments down below. Let me know. But let's jump into this for tonight. First story that I want to talk about is a game that I actually backed on Kickstarter. Actually got funded this week, and it's not something that I typically do. Never done a game on Kickstarter. The only time I've ever kickstarted something was a while ago. There was a movie based off a television show called Veronica Mars. I was a big fan of that television show, and they were going to kickstart it, and me and Tony both donated, kickstarted, and I still got the DVD and all that stuff. Whatever. That's not the point. The point is this is the first time I ever kickstarted a game. I've always been on the fence, always nervous. This is kind of interesting. When I kickstarted it, there was 4 days left. So real quick, I want to jump in. I want to show you guys this trailer of the game. See what you guys think. Hopefully you guys are hyped about it as much as I am. But let's see what we have here. I'm going to open this up to a full screen for you guys. Hopefully the sound will come through okay for everybody. But let's watch this and see what you guys think. Looks gorgeous, man. It really does.
My Time at Portia is a story-driven open-world simulation RPG.
Okay, so
The game takes place...
essentially, that's what it is. It's a kind of... It's been compared to Animal Crossing. Let's see what... They're saying Animal Crossing Dark Cloud 2 and Harvest Moon. You kind of get them vibes when you're checking this game out and you're looking at it and such. So I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. I got no choice now, right? I basically did this all and got it going. it is what it is. I want to show too as well. Like I did when I was going through here, I was like, what do I want to pledge to this game? And a lot of it is a lot of Steam driven stuff, and I'm not a Steam gamer. That's just not my thing. I'm not even going to mess with anything like that. It actually hit the 140,000 mark. So that means basically like in-game backer t-shirt. So I guess we get a shirt that's specific to the game, kind of Breath of the Wild-ish. I'm not really worried about that. $110,000, 10 additional home decors, which I think that's kind of cool. I like that idea of it. $120,000, there's more livestock they're going to put in the game. $130,000, Portia Museum is getting added to it. And then $140,000 ride animals, which is going to be kind of neat. I like that whole idea. I went all the way down to the $70 tier when I did this. And let's look at it, and I'll show you guys exactly what I get with $70. So I get console all digital pack. You'll receive an exclusive in-game pet that you could take back to your homestead, which is kind of cool, right? I get a little animal that I get to hang out with, whatever. I get an exclusive in-game pet, console code, exclusive in-game hat, exclusive in-game clothing set, a Steam original soundtrack key, digital art book, exclusive in-game weapon, name listed in the game credits. That's huge. It's all ego for me. That's all I wanted. So I just wanted to say Nintendo Guru in the credits. That's all I wanted. Name listed on the website, which is cool. I'm cool with that. Digital wallpaper pack, 5 wallpapers, and our deepest gratitude. So I'm really hyped about this game. I'm excited for it. So that's the first thing I want to talk to you guys about today. Let's see what is next on our list. Next on the list, this is a big one. WWE 2K18. They came out with some file size stuff here. Let's drop this in. Let's take a look at what the story basically talks about. So today it came out that you'll need 32 gig at least to download, as well as 1 gig internal memory. It's a lot. Seems like a lot. This is crazy. Nintendo's website listing for WWE 2K18 offers up some new information about the game's download. Similar to 2K Sports, other recent titles, 2K18, the basketball game that just came out, you'll need quite a bit of free space. The digital version of WWE 2K18 requires a micro SD card with at least 32 gigabyte of free space. That's in addition to 1 gig of system memory. The micro SD card has to be inserted before beginning the download. Also, they don't actually know when WWE 2K is heading to the Switch. Thus far, 2K has only said expected sometime this fall. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. This is a workaround. This is basically what they're doing is they don't want to add all this memory to the cards. You know what I mean? To the cartridges. I think if I'm not mistaken, these carts are 16 gig, something along the lines there. If I can open this thing, I just wanted to pull the thing out. So you got these little cartridges, right? These little Nintendo cartridges. If I'm not mistaken, they're 16 gig. They can go up to, I think, 64 gig. But the third-party developers don't want to invest the money into it. Where I feel like Nintendo needs to pony up the money and say, look, this is what we're doing here. We are going to offer some stuff. We're going to pay back some. We're going to give you a lesser price. I don't understand what's going on. It's also, too, based upon how many cartridges these guys are buying. This is a little different. This is I don't know, man. I'm not 100% if I'm happy about the way this is going. I understand it's a workaround. You got to think, like, when you play this game on PS4, on Xbox One, there's a huge download as well that's going to hit. 32 gig is just a lot. When you figure, like, the internal memory of the Switch alone is 32 gig, right? Then you throw in the factor of, like, if you go buy, I got a 128. I've been meaning to upgrade to, like, a 256. I really would like a 512, but they're too damn expensive. Like, let's be honest, man. You're talking, you know, $400 or $500 for them things. I think it's a little too much. I think the 256s are coming down a little bit in price. The 128s aren't bad. I think you can pick them up for $60-$70 right now. And that's not too bad at all. So I guess we'll see as time goes on. But this is interesting. We definitely got to follow this because I think you're going to see a lot more games follow suit with this. I know a lot of you guys, Joel Brooks, I know you're a big WWE fan, and I know you're excited for this game as much as I am as well. But we'll see how this all turns out. We'll see kind of what happens here. We got a new game announced today for the Nintendo Switch. This is Monster Energy Drink Supercross. I'm going to basically show you guys the trailer for this as well. So we're going to jump into this one and see what's going on. This game has been announced for the Switch. Milestone Games, which is the creator of the game, announced that Monster XGP 3 is coming to the Switch later this year. Additionally, the company has just revealed that Monster Energy Drink Supercross, the official video game, is in development as well. Here's an overview on the debut of the trailer. I'm going to jump right down to the trailer. Well, let's look at the key features. The official 2017 Monster Energy Drink Supercross season with special Monster Energy Cup access, official bikes, iconic tracks, and athletes from both 250SX and 450XS classes. Chad Reed, man, these names are going to mess me up. Reigning champion Ryan Dungey and others will race across official... Dude, I got to tell you, I looked at the trailer earlier. It looks kind of cool. So we're going to jump into that in a second. Top-notch graphics, world-class quality, and next-level immersive experience. So let's jump in. I'm going to hit this. We're going to open it up full screen.
To be a champion, it's not about what you wear, nor about what you ride. It's about how you feel.
That is saying all in-game footage. That is crazy. That's just nuts.
Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game. Enter the arena.
So I don't know what you guys think. I mean, I kind of looked at this in the terms of like, this is potentially like Excitebike for us, for the Nintendo Switch. It's a little different take, obviously. It's a little different. I think it looks good, man. The other thing is like, when you're looking at it, if that's the in-game graphics, holy cow, man. That is phenomenal. Now, I know that's not Switch graphics at all, but if that's a little dumbed down, I'll take it. That looks pretty damn good, if I'm being honest. Last news story that I wanted to hit to you guys with is Monsterboy is taking on a new graphical look. This is kind of cool, man. I gotta admit, I saw this today and I was like, wow, this is impressive. So, Monsterboy was basically a game that is coming out. It's kind of like a adventure game, side scroller type thing. FDG Entertainment has some big news for Monster Hunter last week. The game is seeing a graphical overhaul with reworked characters and animations. Monsterboy implemented hand-drawn characters since the last time we saw it. So as you can see on the bottom row here, right, these are the old looks of these characters. And up here is the new hand-drawn stuff. This stuff looks really cool. I'm excited for this game even more now than I already was. I want to real quick jump into... I'm going to look it up on YouTube real quick, and we can show you guys what Monsterboy is supposed to look like in terms of gameplay footage or anything like that. Let's see if they have anything here. Okay, so here we go. let's take a look at this. I mean, it looks phenomenal. It really does. Let's open it up. Game looks really good. Seriously, guys. This is a definite buy for me. There is no doubt about this. Now let's try to jump ahead a little bit into some gameplay. See what we got here. I like it, man. I think it looks really good. This is a definite, for me personally, it's a definite buy. Nice. Okay, so I'm curious what you guys think, if you guys are interested in this type of game. Or does it just bore you to death? I don't know. I'm kind of hyped up about this thing, to be honest with you. A couple of things as we wrap up here. I want to go into three things, four things now that we're going to discuss. One, I wanted to do a quick giveaway. And I don't know how I'm going to give this away. So I'm going to open it and show you guys what this is. This was donated from a friend of mine who's actually in the chat here. Mr. Matthew Knight. So I haven't even opened this, Matthew, since you sent it to me. But I'm going to show this thing off. We're going to see what it is. I know what it is, but you guys don't know what it is. So what we have here is a Nintendo Switch case. This thing is really nice. Heavy duty. It's hard. It's definitely hard. It's not going to hurt you, though, so you don't have to worry about that. Basically has some sleeves inside for the Nintendo Switch. You can hold some games. You can actually hold the Switch. It's got some zipper pouches up here. Really nice. Really nice. So what I'm going to do is this. I am, Mr. Watchum, how you doing? I am going to, I don't know. I gotta figure out a way we're gonna give this away. So if anybody is interested in this thing, just start typing me in the chat, and we'll figure something out. Next thing I wanted to do is open this. This is an unboxing thing we're gonna have. This comes from New York City. Friend of mine, co-host on my podcast, my Planet Nintendo podcast, Joe, I always want to say Joe After Dark. JoAfterWork basically sent me this. This is kind of awesome. This is pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I know what it is because I actually asked him to get it for me. But I am hyped for this one. This is going to be awesome. Would it be awesome if I cut myself on live on camera? You guys would be like, what is going on? Oh. So it's a hat. As you guys can see the back of that. Right? It's a hat. It actually came from Nintendo, right? And then Nintendo World Championships hat. So I had to get this, man. I sent him into the Nintendo New York store to get this for me last week, just because I had to have this hat. This hat is awesome. It's like, seriously. So thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate you getting me this and helping me out to acquire this, because there was no way that I could get there to New York last weekend. So thank you so much, man. So there we go. There's that. I wanted to have a little conversation with you guys, because I'm kind of torn, and I'm going back and forth in my mind here. So I have an SNES Classic. I have two SNES Classics, right? And I'm not sure exactly what to do with the second one. Now, the second one is a PAL one. It comes from Europe. Toby, I bought this off of Toby, actually, and he shipped it to me from the UK. But I'm debating whether to hack this thing and to open it up. Now, the debate for me is, one, I don't like doing stuff like this. Like, I kind of feel like, there's no feeling about it. It's illegal, you know what I mean? It's illegal to emulate games and get them off the internet and take them and all that stuff. That's number one. Number two is, like, I've owned most of the games that I would want at one point in my life, but I let them all go. But I'm not sure if this is okay to do or not. And I don't know whether I should do it or not. So I'm curious what you guys all think. Like, is this something that I should do? Should I hack it? And then go from there? There's only a couple of games I want. I want Chrono Trigger. It is a nice design. It is a nice design, Jules. I like it a lot. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm torn on this one, and I don't know what to do with it. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys to tell me how I should handle this or not. Or should I just leave it in the box? That's an idea, too. Just leave it in a box and do nothing. I don't know. So the one last thing I want to do is, well, I'll do two things. One, I promised Commonwealth Realm, Joey Ferris, when he was on Nintendo Talk Live, that I would live react to his live reaction of Metroid Prime 4. So I'm going to open that up now. We're going to watch that and see what this is like. See what this is all about. So let's see. There's this. Hold on. Okay, let's back it up. All right, let's open this up. I want to start this. I love Alan Plummer in the background. Like, those that don't know Alan is a friend of mine. He's on a couple of podcasts. It's a little low, so I'm going to turn it up real quick. I don't know how it is in your guys' ears or not, if you can hear it or not. But I'm just going to turn this up just a little bit, even though it says, don't turn it too loud for your headphones and stuff. Joey is in the middle here. I forget the guy's name to the left. Oh, this is so annoying. I forget his name, but he's actually the one. Conrad is to the left. Joey's in the middle. Alan Plummer is to the right. So let's see their reaction to Metroid.
It's space. Don't you fucking tell me.
Oh my gosh. You guys.
If this is Metroid.
You guys in your dreams.
Shut up, Alan. If this is true.
Guys, Alan trolling these guys in the background at first is hilarious. I don't care what you say. I love the fact that he's like, you guys in your dreams and all this stuff. And then you start to see the S come up, and look at Alan's face now. Alan's hyped. Let's see. Let's carry on with this.
Yes! We won! This is E3! Yes! 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 Oh my fucking god! Yes! Our dreams came true! Now in development. Oh my god. Yes, that was all I needed to know.
God, guys. First off, I apologize for the profanity. I don't typically have profanity on this channel, but I didn't know what was coming. All right, so we'll leave that as it is. But holy cow, them guys got a little excited, don't you think? Oh my god. The funny thing is I loved Alan in the back, like just trolling these guys, hardcore, like just making fun of them, like, oh, you guys, you're not gonna get, because Joey, if you know Joey, Joey's a huge Metroid fan. Like, the biggest Metroid fan that I know. And he's been screaming for a new Metroid game forever. So to see this is kind of cool. Last thing I want to do, before we close it down for today, I am going to be streaming Splatoon 2 in about 10 minutes after this. I'm going to give it a few minutes to let the whole stream reset and all that. And then I'll come back. I'll play some Splatoon 2 with you guys and all that. I got to get the shirt. I'm going Werewolf, Team Werewolf. Myself, Jason Lacey, and also Joseph Moran from Mr. Badbit, Poly Games. We're all coming together. We're going to team up tomorrow. We're going to take down all the vampires and all that good stuff. That said, final thing I want to talk about. Jules Watcham. He did a vlog today on his YouTube channel, Jules Watcham. Go check it out, seriously. He basically talks about some of the development stuff that took place during Mutant Mudds and some decisions on how things came about and all that. Go check it out. Definitely go check it out. But before we close, before we wrap, I want to do one thing. I want to jump into let's go into the let's look at this bad boy. So, is that the trailer? Here we go. Here we go. Or not. Whatever. Okay. Ads. And you can't skip ads no more. And it seems like you can't skip ads. Anyway, let's watch this trailer together, shall we? So there we go. That's the excitement of Nintendo Talk new stream for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I will be back in about 10 minutes or so. We're going to play some Splatoon 2 live on the stream together, hang out for a few hours and all that good stuff. I want to say this though. Go get this game when it finally launches. Hopefully by Christmas, as you'll see if you watch Jules' vlog today, he discusses it and says, you know, hopefully by Christmas, this thing will be out. We'll all be able to enjoy it. We'll all be able to play it. It is a really solid platformer, a lot of fun. You'll be a little frustrated, not gonna lie. But here's what I'm gonna tell you guys to do. Play Mutant Mudds 1 for a little bit, right? Play it for, you know, a couple hours. Feel your frustration level start to rise, right? Then stop. Pause the game. Switch over to Mutant Mudds Super Challenge. And then play that for about an hour. Now at that point, you'll be full on wanting to break your Switch. Okay? But stop. Don't break your Switch. Stop. Then go back to Mudds 1. And Mudds 1 will be easy. It'll be a cakewalk. Seriously. That's my strategy for that game. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like I blew through Mutant Mudds 1 after playing Super Challenge. That's all. Just you know, keep that in mind. So anyway, thank you guys for watching today's Nintendo Talk news stream. Let me know, again, comments below. Is this something you want to see? There's some... I'm feeling out with this. This is a test run. This is potentially something that I could start to do every Friday when we hit our next stretch goal in Patreon for Make Us Better. Myself, Sean Capri, Toby Thornton. We have another stretch goal coming up. We just hit the $200 stretch goal. So at that $200 stretch goal, we are going to take all of our podcasts, well, all of my Nintendo Talk lives will turn into a podcast format. I'm actually meeting with Dave Moore tonight at 10 o'clock. We're going to discuss the logistics and get it all worked out. And then hopefully starting next week, 2 episodes a week will go up until we get caught up. That's number 1. Number 2, tomorrow night, starting at 8 o'clock, I will have Garrett Bland on from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And then at 9 o'clock, John Wall from the Megadads, he joins me for Nintendo Talk Live. So I'll have 2 hours straight, back to back, 2 different guests hanging out with me. Nintendo Talk Live will be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys will be able to check that out and enjoy it. So that's it. So that is all. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button down below. Share it with all your friends. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. That is all. Peace out, Preston.